So we actually see Summer Rose read the story of Alex to young Ruby and Yang, which she told him about the story of heroes. But we see how what happened to Ruby after drinking the tea with the leaves. Yang, Blake, Weiss, and John were actually headed towards where they need to be. Plus, they saw the village of the people pleasers as he remembers what had happened, which he couldn't do anything to stop it. But he saw a crystal version of the paper pleasers called the Jewels, which they created a pillar of diamonds, knowing that they were not lost. Which we see how they were all happy, but they remember what the curious cat has said. It's not a place to go, it's a place to know, which is transport them towards the tree. Thus, they saw the herbalist and they saw Ruby cocooned in tree branches, which Yang tried to get her out, but they couldn't actually do it, which caused her to be upset, and Blake had to comfort her. But they saw what happened to the herbalist transforming into a butterfly, which is all up to Ruby, which is something that makes her what she wants, by which we see her in the astral plane talking to the swordsmith, which she knew that what she really wants. Knowing of what could actually happen, it might be up to her. Meanwhile, they found a door that'll take them back to the encampment, but they saw Neo being possessed by the curious cat fail to go back, knowing of how she doesn't have any attachments of where she has to go. But they actually say that Lewis went back to Remnant, but Alex decided to stay, knowing that she has some sins to atone, but knowing how she can't actually leave, we've seen how the curious cat has to kill her to get to Remnant, but he saw Ruby still in the tree dungeon in which she wants to get to her, but they won't allow the cat to get to her, so they decide to battle him to protect Ruby. Meanwhile, we see Ruby actually follow the swordsmith, and as she walked, she saw the souls actually wandering around, knowing of what could actually happen. But we see how the weapons of those who once lost their lives, including the weapon that was belonged to Summer. So we see Ruby reach for it, and she wanted what she wanted most in life, which we knew what she actually wants. So this all leads to the final episode, which we see Summer Rose, only a brief appearance, but we see how she read the story to her children, but we knew how Ruby wants to make her choice. But we're going to see what's going to happen to her if she comes out looking like her mother, which she emerged, and what's going to happen on the final episode next weekend. So anyway, like, this video, subscribe for more, and comment or anything about the episode. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and my Facebook page and Twitch. But till then, this is Anime Guy 300 here saying signing out. Laters and be safe.